Watch this video if you want to know how to pronounce past tense verbs and plural nouns correctly. Hi everybody and welcome to Lean English. I'm Ed and I'm here to help you achieve your pronunciation goals. In today's video I'm going to be discussing past tense verbs and plural nouns. When we use regular verbs in the past tense, we add the suffix d or ed to the end of the verb. And when we use a noun in the plural form, we add the suffix s or es to the end of the noun. However, the pronunciation of these suffixes varies according to the sounds that they follow, and they may change in connected speech as well. So, let's take a look at some examples now. I worked in France. When the ed suffix follows an unvoiced consonant, it produces the t sound. So the past tense of work is worked. I lived in Paris. I stayed for 5 years. When the ed suffix follows a voiced consonant or vowel, it produces the d sound. So the past tense of live and stay is lived and stayed. I wanted to move. I needed a bigger house. When the ed suffix follows the t or d sounds, it produces the id sound combination. So the past tense of want and need is wanted and needed. I like cats. When the es suffix follows an unvoiced consonant, it produces the s sound. So the plural form of cat is cats. I prefer pigs and cows. When the es suffix follows a voiced consonant or vowel, it produces the z sound. So the plural form of pig and cow is pigs and cows. Horses eat sandwiches. When the es suffix follows a sibilant sound, it produces the is sound combination. Sibilants are high-pitched hissing sounds that include s, z, sh, zh, ch, and j. So, the plural form of horse and sandwich is horses and sandwiches. Remember that these suffixes only apply to regular verbs and nouns, and there are lots of irregular verbs and nouns in English which don't follow these rules. Let's look at some of the previous examples in a bit more detail. What do you notice about the t, d, and z sounds at the end of the words? Is there a difference in aspiration or voicing? Listen again. Worked, lived, pigs. Voiced consonants are partially or completely devoiced when they appear at the end of words. So the d sound in lived can be difficult to distinguish from the t sound, and the z sound in pigs can be difficult to distinguish from the s sound. Similarly, the t sound is unaspirated and often glottally reinforced in final position, which means we partially stop the air in our throat. This produces a weak sound with little release, so the t sound in worked can be difficult to distinguish. Finally, the pronunciation of these suffixes may change in connected speech. The t and d sounds may be omitted from the end of words when they appear between consonants in a process known as elision. For example, they moved to London. When I speak naturally, it sounds like they moved to London. They walked for miles. When I speak naturally, they walk for miles. The t, d, s or z sounds may be omitted from the end of words when the next word starts with the same sound, in a process known as gemination. For example, rats scare me. When I speak naturally, it sounds like rats scare me. We played darts. When I speak naturally, we played darts. These sounds may also be replaced by other sounds under the influence of a third sound in a process known as assimilation. For example, I remembered your birthday. When I speak naturally, it sounds like I remembered your birthday. Dogs should behave. When I speak naturally, dogs should behave. I've made lots of other videos about the sounds and processes mentioned in this lesson, and I recommend you watch them for more information. I've put links in the description below. Well, that's the end of the lesson. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.